Alright, wait. Flat. There's a clicker. I'm gonna pay more attention to give you a good review next time. I was literally like shocked.
What is the Young Scones? Like, what is that?
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And everyone mate after that was like asking like, what's his name? What does it mean? Like, or like they liked it. Oh, that's kind of funny, you know. And I was like, that's what I wanted. I wanted something that was kind of humorous, cheeky, and like doesn't want to make any sense really anyway. But it turns out that Zach's father, very recently, you're saying that Zach's wedding, he was like, oh, there's a town called Scones in Scotland, or a castle,
something like that.
Castle,
yeah.
Scotland. It's obviously a reference to that. And I was like, no. He's like, you don't know it? He's like, but I thought you're from Scotland. I was like, yeah, I don't know every single town and castle in Scotland, mate. Like, I'm sorry. And I could tell he was a little bit disappointed in me.
I joined probably like 11 months ago, and their bassist quit the band at the time, and I remember Gary called me on a Thursday. He's like, hey man, like, can you join the Young Scones? I'm like, I was so excited because I love the Young Scones. I was like a fan of them beforehand, and they had a show the Saturday, so I had less than 48 hours to learn the full like 12-song set. So it was stressful, but like I really wanted to make an impression on the guys, and like I had to learn all the bass parts by ear. So I probably like gave them an extra 300 streams on Spotify just like learning the songs. But yeah, I played my first show with them, and then the next weekend I played with them, and then the next weekend after that.
I'm more like the drummer, and then the tech slash sound analytics guy, and it's really cool because everybody has their own lanes that they're really good at, and it's like I'm kind of the only big audio engineer guy. Like Gary knows stuff, but like for final stuff they kind of look to me.
I'm from Dublin, Ireland. I moved to Toronto in 2016, November 2016. I was driving home from work and I get a call. I think I got a text off him first. And he said, oh yeah, Mark isn't going to be playing in the Scones anymore, and we were thinking of trying you out. I nearly crashed the car, and I just pulled in straight away. I gave him a call. I was like, yes.
Can you play the hot bat? And it's a
For the Young Scones, like Gary is like kind of the focal point, and I like the analogy where it's like Gary draws the picture and then we help color it in, and yeah, like we just try and like bolster Gary's creativity because like he's really the heart and soul of the band.
We're talking about ideas about, that's a cool concept for a song. You've got eyes, you've got ears, you've got a mouth. Why don't you use it, son? I was like, why don't we like, he had the idea to say, oh, you've got a mortgage, you've got a house, you've got a family, and then like wanted to talk about maybe more about life, but then the idea for me was like, saying you've got a brain, and there's that part that really made me think of my dad. Because he's like, my dad's great, like he's not like he's tyrant or something like that. It's just like he always makes comments about like, when are you going to use that math degree, do you know what I mean? So like that kind of ties in with that. But the rest of the song is just maybe more social commentary as well. It could be about like global warming, some of it, you know, because, or things that like, you know, because you've got a mouth, why don't you use it? Like people are like silent, people who just kept silent during like silent compliance during like wars, stuff like that, which I guess we all are too. So there's so many different interpretations, but it's just like sometimes for me, it just comes to me and I'm like, that just kind of sounds cool.
I think the challenge for any local band is like marketing and promo. Like how can we separate ourselves from other groups that are essentially trying to do the same thing to make it? And it's like, what is our idea of making it? Like whether like we make it on the local scale where it's like we sell out all of our Toronto shows, or like do we want to tour the UK, tour Canada? So I think it's just about like time management for one. Like we all have like a bunch of different things going on, but like I think it's just setting some goals up in the future and just kind of like aligning ourselves up with those goals.
The old administration that's fucking piling up. It's like just all this stuff that needs to be done, and I work a full-time job, and then I do a lot of other things as well. Like I'm playing, like I do like a weekly gig at a restaurant for extra cash. So like I play this restaurant in King Street, like acoustic covers. So that's Wednesday nights taken care of, which is great. Like I could really use the money to pay for this place and everything, and food and whatnot, and my expensive lifestyle.
You also don't get enough rest. You don't have a lot of time for yourself. So it's really important to understand how much time you actually have. Everything takes twice as long, twice as much energy, and the more commitments you have, the more things that are going to drain you quick. So, you know, make sure that, you know, you got work, you know, you got your steady income for money. You got to make sure that's good. You got to make sure you have mental health time for yourself, you know. You got to have time for your band and your projects and your performances and all that stuff, you know. And then if you want to have a life that's outside of that, it's tough.
I can imagine for people in relationships playing in bands, it's like quite taxing because it's time consuming, energy consuming, like thought consuming, and to like play that balancing act between like your responsibilities to your partner and life at home and family and juggling all these things. It's like having a second relationship with your friends and having a second job at the same time. So it's like working 2 full-time jobs and then being married. But like, yeah, so Nicole, she's so supportive and she loves it. And she sees that I'm happy playing music, and like that's like you want your significant other to be happy.
It's just fun, it's high energy, and usually the crowd's loving it and dancing, and you kind of feed off the crowd's reaction, and it's always exciting. I really look forward to playing shows with the Scones.
Some serious love right now.